Hello everyone, this is Sue from Sue's Paper Creations, and today I am hopping on live to show you the most adorable chocolate bar card. Yes, you heard me right, a chocolate bar card. So I am going to show you how to create a card which will hold a full-size Lindor chocolate bar. So that is what I am going to be creating for you today. I have got all of the measurements for you ready to go. I'm going to walk you through how to create one of these awesome cards, and I am going to be using the brand new Fluffiest Friends bundle. So today I went live on my Facebook and here as well, and I did my Sunday morning step up, which you can find me here every Sunday at 9 a.m. where I take just a regular card with just ink, paper, and stamps, and I show you how you can take your card to the next level. So how this chocolate bar card came to be was, for one thing, everybody loves chocolate, so it's always great to give a gift of chocolate. The second is yesterday was actually National Chocolate Day, and so I wanted to create something special to give away as a gift for someone. And I also wanted to play around with this new cute bundle. So the first step for my Sunday morning step up was this very cute little honey bear card, and it's just ink, paper, and stamps. And then I took it and I stepped it up using some dies that are in the bundle to make this super cute card. And I always step it up twice. So normally I will add some texture or perhaps a technique, but I thought in honor of National Chocolate Day yesterday, I would step it up this time with, of course, chocolate. So let's get going. I have got another chocolate bar, this one right here, that I want to pop into a card. And because we're doing this gorgeous blue chocolate bar, I wanted to switch up the papers and make it a theme using some balmy blue. Okay, so I'm going to switch you down to my workspace and we are going to get started. I do want to remind you right now we have the 30-year special for, we're celebrating Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary with some great starter kit deals. You can get 35% off your starter kit right now, or you can stick 35% more, which is crazy. So we're talking $225 worth of product for only $135. That's within Canada, and there is no shipping cost. You can stick whatever you want in there, including this bundle if you want to get it a little bit early, because these products aren't available until November the 7th. And then I do have my Christmas tag class, which I am taking registration for right now. Okay, so I have both of those things going on. I just want to make sure that we are in. Perfect, so you can see everything that's going on here. Okay, we are ready. So let's take a closer look at this chocolate bar holder. So this is the front, super cute, using all of those dies in the Fluffiest Friends. And like I said, we open it up and we have got the perfect place that is fit exactly for this chocolate bar. So if you're using a different type of chocolate bar, these are just the Lindor ones. I got this at our local Thrifties. I'm sure you can get them at Shoppers, Walgreens, wherever you are. I'm sure you can find this brand is quite well known, so you'll be able to find these really easily. But you want to definitely custom your card size to the size of the chocolate bar. That is key. Okay, so for this one here, I started with, I'm going to go over the measurements of everything you're going to need, and we are going to create a second one. It's going to look totally different equally as adorable, and I want you guys to give this a try, because like I said, giving a little gift of chocolate for just because, everybody loves that. Okay, so this is the base of the card. It is 7 inches by 8 inches. I have gone ahead and already scored it at 3 3/4 and 4 1/4, and that is across the 8-inch side. So we got 8 inches across this way and 7 inches tall. Okay, and 3 3/4 and 4 1/4 are the score lines. I already did this one because I decided to make another one of these chocolate bar cards, and I was starting it and I thought, you know what, everybody loved it in my live this morning, but it was at the very end of my video, so I thought I would do just a video for this chocolate bar card. Okay, on the inside, which I'll show you here, we have got this white piece that is 3 1/8 by 6 3/8. I used white because the card base of this Be Mine specialty papers is white. Okay, now these Be Mine papers, if you're looking for them, you're not going to find them in the catalogs or anything yet. These are actually going to be products that are going into the January to April mini catalog. As demonstrators, we were able to get these products nice and early, and you are able to stick them into the starter kit deal, but you cannot, once that happens, then you can't get them until January. Okay, now I've got 2 pieces. These are my layering pieces. I've got one on the front here in black and then one on the inside. These measure 3 3/8 by 6 5/8, and those are just some layering pieces. You know, you don't have to have that extra layer, but it just really makes the black details in the paper pop, and I just like that extra layer. Okay, now I've got this piece here that's going to be on the front here, and this is 3 1/8 by 4 7/8. So I have got that piece. Then these ones here, we've got 2 of them, and the reason why I've got 2 is one is going to actually go down here on the bottom as detail instead of a little honey jar. We're going to do a little detail of paper on the inside, and then one is for the bottom of the front, and those are 3 1/8 by 1 1/2. Okay, we're almost there. This is going to be some detail on the inside on this pouch here for this card, and I have got 3 by 3 1/4, and I have got 3/4 by 3. Okay, so those are going to decorate out the inside. And then last of all, we have to create a pouch for our chocolate bar. So we're going to start with a 5 by 4 1/2 piece of cardstock, and I'm actually going to walk you through how I did all the scoring for this piece. Okay, we're going to do that near the end and add it, but let's get started making this awesome chocolate bar card. Okay, so I have pre-done a few things to decorate up the front. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start my front panel, and I'm going to do some decorating, and then I'm also going to decorate up the inside panel. So I'm going to work on this front panel first and then the inside panel, and then we'll get to attaching it to our card base and creating the pouch for the chocolate bar. Okay. All right, so I am again using the Be Mine papers, and I mean, it's going to be a long wait for them, unfortunately, in January, but you are going to love them when they come out. And they have a Be Mine stamp set and a Builder Bee punch that are adorable. And some people have put them into a starter kit, so that is an option if you want it early. Okay, so I'm going to just layer that on the front, and then I'm going to take a little bit of blue, and this is just from one of our designer series paper packs. And I wanted to pull in the blue because what started this off for the second one is the second chocolate bar that I had, and it had the blue. So I wanted to tie that in to the actual card. And the best part about these chocolate bars are my favorite types, which are, of course, the caramel and sea salt, as well as just the plain old milk chocolate here. They come in colors like real red, and this is similar to balmy blue. So you can coordinate them with our Stampin' Up! Papers. There's also, I think, a green one. I can't remember what it is. If I remember right, the dark chocolate is a black or almost like an espresso color. So all of those would work perfect. Okay. All right. So there is our front piece. Now we are going to just decorate up. We're going to take the second. These are those 3 1/8 by 1.5 strips. And I'm going to be adding this down to the bottom. I also want to get out my stamps though and just stamp some cute stuff on these. So let's do that. Now I feel like I'm wobbling a little bit. Let's straighten me out. There, that's better. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get out these little bees because I think they're really cute. And maybe I will even do a couple little flowers down here because we have flowers going as our theme this round. So I'm going to do both because I can't pick. It's hard to choose, right? So if you are just stumbling by my YouTube channel here, my name is Sue Phillip. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Victoria, BC, British Columbia. And you will find me here as well as on my Facebook live on Sunday mornings at 9. You'll also find me, I'm going to get back to my Thursday mornings, quick and simple creations, and that is bright and early, 6:30 in the morning. These are Pacific Standard Times, but you can definitely join me then. And you can also always subscribe because sometimes you never know. I tend to put on a few extra things like this as they happen to come to me. So if you don't want to miss out, then you can put on those notifications too. Okay. Now you're wondering what this is going to be for. This is actually for the front of the card, a little decoration. And I have done some, I've pre-colored and blended some adorable Fluffiest Friends already. They're all sitting on the side here waiting to jump onto the front of this. But I didn't want to, I wanted you guys to focus on the actual card here and not having to watch me color, because you can make this chocolate bar card for any occasion using any products that you've got. Okay, and I mean, the fun part is always using up all those beautiful, beautiful papers. Now I'm just going to grab some colors here, and we're going to color some flowers. Let's see here. A little bit of greenery. Okay. So I've got a couple colors here that I'm going to use. I'm going to actually do these flowers here are white with yellow. I'm actually going to do red just to bring the red into here. And I'm using, let's see here, this is the Sweet Sorbet, which is the red featured in these papers. So I'm using the dark Sweet Sorbet, and I'm just coloring out these little daisies because I thought, you know, it's these sort of details in these cards, especially if you're going to all the trouble to create an amazing card that's going to hold a delicious chocolate bar, then it is worth putting all the detail into it because this is going to someone special. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna add a little greenery here, and then we will work at putting the rest of this together. We'll get to putting the actual parts of the card together here in a second. Okay, I think that is adorable. I mean, we can always use a little bit. Did I keep it here? Wink Stella on the wings? I didn't. Oh, I know. I did. I did. I do have it here in handy. I usually do have my Wink Stella here because everybody loves a little bit of shine. And if you're going to have wings, whether it's butterflies, whether it is bumblebees, whatever you may be creating, we definitely want a little bit of shine. And the nice thing, let me shine up the flowers too. The nice thing that when you're using the blends, which are the alcohol base, you're not going to bleed. Any of the colors aren't going to bleed from using the Wink Stella. Where if you use your Stampin' Write markers, then they're going to bleed. So it all depends. Oh, I forgot my bees on here. It really does depend what look you're looking for. Okay, so let's just quickly do up these bees here. Super cute. Okay. Adorable. Okay, now we have used all of these pieces inside. These ones we're going to be putting on later. Let's bring in this base. So this is going to be the inside. This is the outside so far, and this is the inside. Like I said, this is going to be adorable and very special for someone. I'm going to turn this one into a birthday card, where this one is just because it says you're as sweet as honey. So it could be for any reason. Okay, so let's get to decorating the front of this card. So as you can see, they are longer panels for this card because we are basing it on the size of the chocolate bar that's going inside. It does mean that you can definitely use some sort of mailing or mailing envelope that you can find, but you can also, I'm going to put that one on the inside. You can also decide to create your own envelope, and you'll find some videos on how I have created my own envelopes for different size cards, and it's quite easy to do. There's a quick little formula that I kind of put together, and it makes it really easy for custom envelopes like this one is going to need. Okay, look at those. Aren't they so cute? And then I had to use a beaver on here too, because this one's got little bees are around him. He's holding the heart. This one's going to hold a little balloon. Now I did have even a little tiny scrap of red ribbon around here. I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm going to use it. So I'm basically using all the scraps that I have got on my workspace here that were left over from creating earlier today. And I think I'm going to add that little piece of ribbon just like that, because I think that will be really sweet. I'm also, before I get started here, now that I know where these are going to go, I am going to use a little bit of this sparkly balmy blue ribbon. This is from our winter catalog, our little mini holiday catalog, and it goes with the polar bears. I think it was in the polar bear suite, but I thought this is the perfect little detail to have on the back of here to go across to add a little shimmer, because I like to add a little shimmer whenever I have the opportunity. Okay, so I want to make sure this is lined up where these two are joining, and I'm just going to wrap it around just as a little added detail, because that's how special this is going to be. Okay, then I'm going to bring this, and I'm going to bring in this little bit of ribbon here as well. So I think that will look really, really cute. Again, I'm going to use a little bit of tear tape just to set up this ribbon. And then I will use some dimensionals, I think, to add this cute little bunny. Okay, I think I'm going to want to go like that. Look at that. That is really cute. So this little bunny, as well as all these rest of these, are all part of this Fluffiest Friends, and they are going to be available for customers for you to order online because they are online exclusives. You won't find them in the catalog, but you will find them online starting on November the 7th. Now they are so cute and adorable. I think like some of the stuff that we have that come out that is so cute, I think that these will be something that will go fairly quickly. They come with a huge set of dies that of course cut out every single one of the little critters, makes this little cove here like this, your little branch, all your little greenery and your grass, as well as some fun balloons. So there is, this one's even a little, I think this is meant to go with the beaver. So you stamp this, it's like a little beaver's nest. So it is, it's a lot of great stuff in there. And I did have a lot of fun using quite a few of the dies on there. For this one, I'm going to do more of just popping out all of these fun little friends here, our fluffiest friends. And this original stamp, I mean, I could have stamped these ones and cut them out, but I wanted them to be in circles, just to have 3 cute little circles. And I used the Deckling circles dies that have like a zillion different sizes, so I was able to find one that was perfect. Now in the original stamp, you can see how there's a little balloon that this little hamster, I think it's a hamster, not a guinea pig, was hanging on to. So when I cut this out, the reason why I cut it smaller is I wanted it to be around our critter here, but I wanted to be able to have the opportunity to add a balloon that was 3D. So there was a die for a balloon in here, and it works out perfect for that hamster to be hanging on to the balloon. Still gets a balloon, okay? Now I'm gonna put this one down flat. We've got some cute little bees hanging around this beaver. And you know what it's like? This stamp set is oh so Canadian to have the beaver on here. When I saw that, I thought this is perfect. So sweet. I'm going to add, I've got a few of these little grass pieces that again are dies from this bundle. So all of these dies, of course, are in the Fluffiest Friends bundle. I'm going to put that. Let's just see if that's the right level. Yep, that should be fine. I'm going to move it down a little bit. That's the beauty of liquid glue. You can move it. Move it before it sets up. Okay, and I'm going to just layer this. I just wanted to have this extra detail because we've got it, and I thought it would be cute. And then I'm going to pop out this guy. So as you can see, this is going to be a absolutely adorable card with the bonus of holding a chocolate bar. Let's put them down. I'm going to tuck them a little bit in amongst here, like that too, amongst the grass. And the bees are just kind of here, there, and everywhere buzzing around. Okay, so there is the front of the card. Now, one thing that I did not grab, and you know what, I'm going to leave it, is a little greeting. I've got a little skinny one here that I want to put right across here that says happy birthday. So I will fit that kind of right over top of here and at the bottom of this little hamster there, but I will get the greeting on after the video. I just want you guys to learn how to do this fabulous little chocolate holder. So let's open this up now so you can see where we're going. And I'm going to put my panels on after I have got my chocolate holder in. Okay, so let's take our scoring tool, and the way that this is scored with the 3 3/4 and the 4 1/4 is it allows for a seam, so it's more like a chocolate book card, I guess you would say, because it's going to be like a book. It's going to have a seam there, and then you're going to have your chocolate sitting in here. So let's get out our scoring tool, and I'm going to walk you through making the pouch for this particular chocolate bar, which is the Lindor chocolate bars. And they used to look slightly different. I think they were skinnier and wider because I hadn't seen this size before. So I think this is, as you can see, I think this is their new look. I just don't want to bang these. Okay. All right, so let's take, this is going to be our pouch. So we're starting with a 5 by 4.5 piece of cardstock. I'm using black, just so then I can decorate it up, and I've got all my other edging in black. Okay, I'm going to start with scoring around the edges here. So I'm going to score this at 3/8 is the scoring depth of it. So we're going to go, and I'm going to go on my Stampin' Trimmer here, and I'm using just my scoring blade. So make sure if you're using this that you keep your blade out of the way, and we are going to score at 3/8. Okay, so that is the first score line, is 3/8. Then I am actually going to go another 3/8. So then if we add another 3/8, that's going to take us to 3/4. So then we're going to score it at 3/4. And I'm going to just go ahead and score again. Okay, so I'm doing a double score on all sides. So you can see there are my score marks. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in for this part so you can really see what's going on. And I'm going to go again at 3/8. Okay, so there's my 3/8. And then I'm going to go at 3/4. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to go one more time. Okay, so you are leaving, so we've got the 5 inches across the top and the bottom, and we are only scoring on the sides and across the bottom because we don't need to do the top because we need to be able to put that chocolate bar in there. Okay, so again, 3/8. I'm double checking because it is, you know, it's a measurement that you don't use very often. So just kind of double check before you go and cut or score again, and then 3/4. Okay, that is it. That is going to be the pouch. Okay, we can now put my cut and trimmer aside, and I can go ahead and I can score all of these lines. I'm going to score them all on all of the 3 sides, the sides and the bottom. Okay, all right, so this is what I've got now. See where we're going with this? Now, for me to be able to create this little pouch and not have a lot of bulk, what we're going to do first is we're actually going to cut these little corner cross scores out. So I am cutting that little piece out right like that. You see that? That's what I'm getting rid of. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of it over on this side too. All right, that is perfect. Gone. All right, now I'm just adjusting my light a little bit so there's not so much glare. Then what we're going to do is we are going to bring in our tear tape. I am going to add tear tape to the first, we've got 2 sections on the sides and the bottom. So the first section on the edge there, that is where I'm going to put the tear tape. And I'm going to put that on this side. Oh, I was a little short there. That's okay. So 1. I'm going to do it on this side here. So that's another reason why I made that first score line 3/8. It just happened to be the depth of the chocolate bar too. So 3/8, if I'm doing a pocket like this and adding it, even if it were to be, say, a gift card inside your card, then I would do a pouch the size of a gift card, and then I would do 3/8 scoring on 3 of the sides so that then I could glue it down. You need to be able to glue it down. So if it was just a pouch, then you would put it, flat like that. But we are doing 3D. So if you're wondering how I came up with this formulation, so if you're using, oh, hello there, Lisa. If you are using a different type of chocolate bar, then your key is the chocolate bar for all of this. You want to make sure you've got enough height for this card, and then you need to make sure that this pouch here is going to fit the width of your chocolate bar. That's how I came up with this measurement, okay? But you need to add on the first little scored area here is going to be the depth of your chocolate bar. So it just so happens that these ones are 3/8 is the depth of them. And then I add another 3/8 to a little tab section to actually glue it down to the card. So I hope that makes sense, and you'll be able to adjust it if you're using different chocolate bars. Okay, so let's bring in our card base here, and this is going to be the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and take all of my tear tape off here. Everybody loved this on my live today. That's why I just had to do a special live just for the chocolate bar card. So if you want to see all of the other cards I made today, as well as the first chocolate bar card here, you can check those out. It'll be the last YouTube video that I did, or on my Facebook page, which is just Sue's Paper Creations. Okay, so I've got exposed edge. I'm going to go to the down to the bottom first, and so I just fold that exposed edge down, and I put that because that's going to be the bottom edge of this pouch. Okay, so I'm going to put that about maybe 1/4 of an inch away from the bottom and centered on the panel. So we're going to put it down like that. We're going to stick it. Okay, then you can see where I'm going with this. This is the depth of the box, so that stays square. Then what you're going to do is you are going to tuck this in and make this edge square up. See how I'm making it square up? Now we have our exposed tear tape exposed to the bottom there, and we're going to square up that side of our square pouch, and then we're going to go on the other side, and you can see how cutting out these little squares makes it easy to line all this up. So I'm now going to tuck this in. I just want to fold this back so you can see it, and I'm going to do the same thing. I am making it nice and flush, and I've got my tear tape all exposed on the bottom, ready to stick down. Okay, so that we now have got a pouch there. This is, I know it is so cute. I know, I'm glad that you'll be able to check this out and try it out. So now I'm going to put this down on here. This is ready to go. And this is exciting. We're going to be putting the rest of this together, and you're going to see how adorable it is. And then we will pop that chocolate bar in there. And oh my goodness, someone is going to love this. Now, if you are new to my page and you follow me on Facebook as well, I am giving until the end of today, which is October 29th, and you will find a post on there that says that it's the top of the post is a charcuterie board of chocolate, because yesterday was National Chocolate Day. That's what brought this whole chocolate bar thing about. And if you want to comment there on my Facebook page, Sue's Paper Creations, underneath that charcuterie chocolate bar, our chocolate charcuterie board post, I am doing a draw, and I am going to be mailing this one out to someone that shared. The post question was, what are your top three must-haves, top three must-have chocolates that you would put on a chocolate charcuterie board? So that's what the post is about. And oh my goodness, everyone shared all of their favorite chocolates. For me, it was chocolate covered jujubes, and there's a picture of me eating them. They are a thing, and they are amazing. As well as, let me see here. Perfect. Love it. So I did chocolate covered jujubes. I'm trying to remember what my other ones were. Drawing a blank here. Chocolate caramels, I think, as well. And trying to think what else it was. Well, I've got so many chocolates, it was hard to choose. M&Ms maybe? I can't remember. Anyways, I put my top. Everyone else put theirs. And I went to the grocery store last night. I ended up buying chocolate because of the post and reading everybody's favorite chocolates. I had a craving, of course, for chocolates. I bought my chocolate covered jujubes at the bulk bin at Thrifties. And then I came across these chocolate bars. And I thought, I have to make a card. I know what I'm going to do for my step up. And instead of stepping up with texture, this morning on my video, I decided to step up with chocolate instead for my cards. I thought it was better than texture. Usually I step it up with some texture. So I thought I would offer a separate video with all of the measurements so that you can create one of these adorable chocolate bar cards to give to someone special. Now, are you ready for it? This should fit perfectly. Voila. Look at the color. So I don't know if you're like me, but Maltesers, oh my goodness. Those are good too with the crunchy nougaty centers, right? But I had to pick, like I bought my chocolate bars. It just so happens to be these are my favorite kinds. But I buy my chocolate bars to coordinate with all the pretty papers that I have. That's what I did for these. And they just happen to be my favorites. So win-win. But there's tons to choose from. I have another video that I have to do. I did one quite a few years ago, and it was the perfect size box for a Ritter Sport chocolate bar, if you know what those kind are. All right, so I'm going to put my bear on the inside instead of the outside. Okay, so let's have a look. Look at that. So here is this morning's creation. And again, it's using these Fluffiest Friends bundle with all the fabulous dies and all of these cute little guys. The only one I haven't used yet is the cat. So you're going to see the cat on something, I'm sure, this week. But I just love how this turned out. And you open it up. And there is your chocolate bar. These papers again are from the the honeybee Be Mine papers, and it comes with a bee builder punch. They're a little sneak peek for you. If you're a demonstrator, you may have had a chance to grab them, but they're a sneak peek out of the mini catalog coming out in January. So we got a hold of them early, and they were the perfect combination to go with these Fluffiest Friends that are coming out November 7th. So there is our first one. And here is the second one. So cute. So key is height and width of your chocolate bar to create your box. If you're going to use a different chocolate bar, then you will have to adapt the measurements. I know you can do it. Adapt the measurements so that you can switch it up a little bit. You got yours. You got the honeybee. Oh, so cute, right? Well, you'll be able to create these and give them out to friends and family or team members. Anyone is going to love them. Who doesn't love the gift of chocolate? And like I said, I still have to find the perfect greeting to go on here. This one I used the greeting from the Be Mine suite, but I think for this I'm just going to find a simple little fun birthday and do it as a birthday gift. Okay. All right, so I want to thank you for stopping by. If this is the first time that you're stopping by, please subscribe, check out all the other videos that I have going on, and I hope that you will join me again. Normally, I'm not here at this time. I am normally here on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock, so that's when you'll usually find me doing my step up design, but I will be checking in with Christmas, holidays and stuff coming up. I will be checking in some 3D projects like this one, and you'll be able to check those out as well. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Again, thank you for joining me here from Victoria, BC, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now.